So let's start with the next question. Neither of those sharks moving around your boat look hungry enough to bite. So moving around your boat look hungry. So those sharks moving around your boat are the prepositional phrases. And we know that the object of prepositional phrase cannot be the subject of the sentence. So look hungry. So look is the plural form of the verb. So who look hungry? Neither look hungry. So neither is singular. Either, neither, they are all always singular. So look hungry is wrong. We need the singular form of the verb looks over here. So get rid of A, B and D. Mark C is the right answer. Next one. These scissors are so blunt that I'm not sure you could, these scissors are so blunt that I'm not sure you could slice butter with them. So scissors is always plural. It's a plural subject. Are is the plural form of the verb. Subject verb agreement is there. So blunt that I'm not sure you could slice butter with them. Everything is fine. So get rid of A, B and C and D is the right answer. Next one. Not only fat caterpillars but also my neighbor's rabbit have chewed my poor tomato plants in the garden. So have chewed is the plural form of the verb. So who have chewed? The fat caterpillars and my neighbor's rabbit, right? They both are joined with not only and but also. When the subjects are joined with not only but also, the verb takes the number of the nearest subject. This nearest subject rabbit is singular. So the verb should be singular. We need has chewed. So C is the right answer. Get rid of A, B and D. Next one. Mr. Singh is one of those teachers who insist that the class continues on the lawn outside even after the bell rings. So one of those teachers, this is one in teachers, fine, perfectly fine, is the singular subject, singular verb, singular subject, subject verb agreement is there. Who insists? So who depends upon the teachers? Teachers is plural, insist is plural, fine, on the lawns outside. So no error, subject answer is D. Next one. At Anil Nair classes, we believes that class time is precious and should not be wasted. So at Anil Nair classes is the prepositional phrase. Believes is the singular form of the verb. We is the plural subject. So subject verb agreement is not there. We need the plural form of the verb believe. So the right answer is A. Get rid of B, C and D. Next one. Everyone these days know that people can't really get AIDS by shaking hands. So now these days know. Know is the plural form of the verb. So who knows? Everyone knows. So everyone is the singular subject. Singular subject, plural verb. Subject verb agreement is not there. We need knows over here. Singular verb ends with S. So A is the right answer. Get rid of B, C and D. Next one. The complaints of the impatient customers were beginning to infuriate the tired cashier. Of the impatient customers is the prepositional phrase. Were beginning to infuriate. So who were beginning to or what were beginning to infuriate? The complaints. So were is the plural form of the verb. Complaints is the plural subject. So subject verb agreement is there, right? So subject verb agreement is there. Get rid of A, B. Infuriate the tired cashier is also fine. So right answer is D, no error. Why does the manager and the workers always have to start the day with an argument? So does is the singular form of the verb. Who does the start? So manager and the workers. So manager and the workers is always this is the plural subject, they are joined. See, noun 1, noun 2 joined with and. So there are plural or the compound subject. So we don't need does over there. Do is the plural form, right? So A is the right answer. B, C and D, no errors. So get rid of them. Next one. Glaring at each other in the wrestling ring are the two opponents. So at each other in the wrestling ring are the prepositional phrases. We know the object of prepositional phrase cannot be the subject of the sentence. So we should always get rid of them. Are the two opponents. So are is the plural form of the verb. So who are the two opponents? Or what are the two opponents? Glaring. Glaring is the singular form of the subject. So gerunds are always singular. So when gerunds are singular, what you need over here? We need the singular form of the verb is. So A, B and D get rid of and C is the right answer. So glaring at, we'll do this question again. Glaring at each other in the wrestling ring are the two opponents. So at each other in the wrestling rings are the prepositional phrase. So who are the two opponents, or who are glaring? Are glaring is the verb phrase. So plural verbs. So who are glaring? The opponents are glaring, right? So it's a plural subject. Subject is plural. So the answers are all error free. Get rid of them. D is the right answer. Next one. The brightly wrapped packages on the closet shelf contains the little girl's presents. So the next question. Glaring at each other in the wrestling ring are the two opponents. Yeah. So next question, glaring at each other in the wrestling ring are the two opponents. So at each other in the wrestling rings, these are the prepositional phrases. So these are the prepositional phrases. Are glaring is the plural form of the verb. So who are glaring? The two opponents are glaring. Opponents is the plural subject. So plural verb, subject verb agreement is there. Get rid of A, B and C. No error. D is the right answer. Next one. The brightly wrapped packages on the closet shelf contains the little girl's present. So, on the closet shelf is the prepositional phrase, right? So, what is the verb over here? Contains. So, contains is the singular form of the verb. So, what contains? The brightly wrapped packages. Packages is the plural subject. So, plural subject, singular verb, subject verb agreement is not there. We need the form of the verb plural, which is contained. So get rid of B, A, C and D. The right answer is B. Next one. Each of the game show contestants give background information at the beginning of the show. At the beginning of the show, prepositional phrase. Of the game show contestants, again prepositional phrase. Give is the plural form of the verb. So who give the background information? Each. Each is the singular subject. So singular subject, plural verb. Subject verb agreement is not there. Get rid of A, C and D. The error is with B. We don't need give. We need gives over here. Next question. Everyone in our class have missed at least one day of class. In our class is the prepositional phrase. Have missed is the plural form of the verb. So who have missed? Everyone. Everyone is the singular subject. At least one day of class. Again the prepositional phrase. So singular subject, plural verb, subject verb agreement is not there. This is the error. We need has over here. So get rid of A, C and D. B is the right answer. Next one. Today $20 are not much to pay for a pair of shoes. So are is the plural form of the verb. So what are not much to pay? $20. $20 is the quantity and we consider it as a singular amount. It's a single amount, right? It's a single amount. So when it is a single amount, it is singular. So singular subject and the plural verb, the subject verb agreement is not there. We need is. We don't need are. So B is the right answer. We can check off A, C and D. Next one. Several of the students in our class has come down with the flu. So of the students in our class, both of them are the prepositional phrases. So we know that the object of prepositional phrase cannot be the subject. So has come is the singular verb. So who has come? Several. Several is the plural subject. So several is a plural pronoun, right? So it's a several, plural subject, singular verb, subject verb agreement is not there. We don't need has, we need have. So get rid of A, C and D. Mark B as the right answer. Next one. Neither my sisters nor my brother like cherry pie, my favorite. So like is the plural form of the verb. So who like cherry pie? Neither my sisters nor my brother. So we have noun 1 sisters, noun 2 brothers. Both of them are joined by neither and nor. Neither and nor. When the subjects are joined with neither and nor, the verb will take the number of the nearest subject. So now our nearest subject is brother, right? So like say nearest is brother. Brother is singular. So we need the singular form of the verb. Like I repeatedly say all of you, singular verb always ends with S in the present tense. So your answer is B. Get rid of A, C and D. Next question. My grandmother along with her sisters attend church regularly. So attend is the plural form of the verb. Along with her sister is the unnecessary phrase. So because sister and grandmother are not joined with and, we cannot mark sisters as the part of the subject. So who attend church regularly? Grandmother. Grandmother is singular, subject, plural verb. Subject verb agreement is not there. We will, this is the error. We need attends. So get rid of A, B and D. Mark C as the right answer. Next one. Most of the wood have been used by the builders. Most of the would have been used. Now, see, this is have been used is the plural form of the verb. So, what have been used? Most. Of the woods is the prepositional. Although we know the object of prepositional phrase cannot be the subject, but when the subject is most, right, we can't find out whether singular or plural. It takes the number of the antecedent, wood. Now, wood is what? It is uncountable. So, when it is uncountable, it will always be singular. So, most depends upon the antecedent would, which is singular. So, we need a singular form of the verb has over here. So, get rid of A, C and D. Mark B as the right answer. Next one. Everybody at the cafe prepares the food for themselves. Now, at the cafe is a prepositional phrase. Prepares is the singular form of the verb. Who prepares? Everybody prepares. Singular subject, singular verb. Subject verb agreement is there. Prepares the food for themselves. Themselves depend upon, this is a plural pronoun. So a pronoun agreement also has to be there. Plural pronoun themselves depend upon everybody. Everybody is singular. How can you have a themselves over here, right? We need either himself or herself, and generally when gender is not known, we have to put himself over here, right? We need a singular pronoun over here. We don't need the plural pronoun over here. So the error is with C. Mark C is the right answer. Get rid of A, B and D. Next one. Neither of the cars are for sales at the moment. Neither of the cars are for sale at the moment, although we wanted to sell them earlier. So are is the plural form of the verb. Of the cars is the prepositional phrase. So what are for sale? Neither. Neither is singular. So singular subject, plural verb. Subject verb agreement is not there. We need is. So get rid of A, C and D. Mark B as the right answer. Next question. There by the wood shed are the hammer and the nails. Go and get them quickly. So by the wood shed is the prepositional phrase. There is an adverb. We know when the sentence starts with here and there or any phrase, the verb will be there before, and after the verb will have the subject. So are is the plural form of the verb. So what are there? The hammer and the nails are there. So this is noun 1, this is noun 2. They both are joined with and. We consider them as a compound subject, which is again a plural. So when they are plural, we need the plural form of the verb. So subject verb agreement is there. Go and get them quickly. That is also fine. So C is also error free. Mark D as the right answer. Next one. Any of the athletes who use steroids runs a health risk. Of the athletes is the prepositional phrase. That cannot be the subject, right? Any is what? Any is singular. Who use steroids? So who who depends upon any. Any is who depends upon athletes. Athletes is plural, so use is plural form of the verb. So this is fine. Steroids runs. Who runs? Any runs. Any is singular, runs is singular. That is fine. A health risk is also fine. So D is no error. Next question. A few of the items were lost during the travel. No error. Were lost is the plural. Were is the plural form of the verb. So of the items is the prepositional phrase. What were lost? A few were lost. Few is plural, right? So we have the plural subject, plural verb. The subject verb agreement is there. During the travel is a prepositional phrase. Get rid of it. A is also error free. B is also error free. C is also error free. Mark D is the right answer. Fine. Thank you.
Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.